coming to you live from the Honda Z. So I've owned this car for a total of 4 days. And you guys know I love me a good old road trip. So today what we're going to do is drive this all the way to Philly and back, which is about 250 miles. It's going to be the first of many road trips I take in the Z. And the reason we're going to Philly is for something kind of funny. You guys are going to see it later in this video, but I've always wanted to see it. It's in town, and I was like, you know what? I'll drive the 2 hours there, 2 hours back, no problem. I'll take the Z because I kind of want to see how this does. Although I haven't done any maintenance, haven't done oil change, spark plugs, nothing. I'm kind of just going on a whim, but I've been driving the car every day, and it's been doing fine. So what we're going to do in this part of the video is that I'm actually going to drive to Jersey. It's on the way. There's going to be a car meet, and a girl who bought out the has to Mira walked the blue one, a sick one from All Things JDM. She's going to be there. So we're going to see that car. Maybe there's some other K cars there. And I definitely want to do like a 360 and walk around of that one. Because I saw it in Japan while I was there. But now that's in Jersey. Now it's in her possession. Like, I don't feel uncomfortable starting it. Maybe she'll let me like drive it around the lot or something like that. But for now, let's start the first leg of the trip. We have an hour and 30 minutes till we get to Edison, New Jersey. And then from there, there's about 1 more hour till I get to Philly, which is perfect because you guys know I stress this over and over on all my K road trips. These cars are not made to go on road trips. Like, as much as I love going on K road trips, I drove my Cappuccino all the way from Los Angeles to New York. For a car like this, a car that I'm really not too sure about, not too confident about, doing 1 hour intervals is really the best thing to do because these old 25-year-old 660cc motors do not want to be driven for 5 hours straight, 10 hours straight. That's how you blow them up. But I'm going to be maintaining my speed somewhere between 80 and 100 kilometers an hour, around like 50 to 60. I'm not going to be pushing it like this. Like, yes, I can go, 110, but look at my RPMs. Do I want to be at 6,000 for an hour and a half? Absolutely not. So ideally, if my RPM is around 5,000 or less, I'm fine. Right now, I'm going 60 miles per hour. I'm in the right lane. I'm flowing with traffic. Yeah, there's some cars passing me, but I want the Honda Z to stay as reliable as possible for as long as possible. So I'll catch up with you guys once we get to Jersey. I'll do some B-roll clips. Let's hope there's a lot of good cars there. Let's hope for a good turnout.
Jill, is that you?
Just got to the car meet. Here's the star of the show. I haven't even walked around yet. There's also a Cappuccino right there, but the star of the show, this 1989 Daihatsu Mira walkthrough, 633,000 kilometers. Shout out to All Things JDM. She said she's gonna repaint it. It's her car right there. She's gonna repaint it. She's gonna swap out the wheel. She's gonna use it for her own business. Got the dual windows there, which is cool. You guys know back here opens. Yeah, I gotta get me one of these. Like, I really gotta get me one of these. Got the tramp stamp rims. Doesn't have a handle here, so this doesn't open, which is pretty interesting. Let's see how it is space-wise. I don't remember. Am I able to stand up in here? Not really. I can like kind of hunch over. AC, clock, stock radio. I believe it's a 4-speed. She doesn't even have the second seat. I wonder if she took it out if it was never there, but I'm sure she's gonna get a new seat in there, probably like a Bride or something cool. And then that opens for some extra air. We got the 2 mirrors. Yeah, man, I really gotta get one of these. Like, the Z is cool, don't get me wrong, but I need a walkthrough. Let me know in the comments, what would you guys take, the Z or the walkthrough? I mean, I guess when it comes to like everyday use, this car obviously isn't really ideal, especially compared to probably the best daily driver K, but this thing is sick. Along with this Cappuccino. Check this out. Fog lights. You don't really see that too often. Got a spoiler in the black. It's like a nice gray green. Ooh, middle exit like mine. Almost looks like the same exhaust as mine.
They wanted 40, which isn't bad. But markup.
Yeah, that's sick. I wonder if there's any more K cars here. It's definitely got to be up there with the most attention-grabbing K car that exists. Like, let's look at this thing pull out right now. Like, just look at the shape. It's actually hilarious how funny it looks. She said finding parts for it is pretty difficult. I wonder if that's because she has an older generation or if that's just a Daihatsu Mira walkthrough thing. I'm assuming it shares parts with other Miras, but maybe not. But for now, let's walk around, see what we could get ourselves into. If I find another K car, I'll be very shocked. This Pontiac is sick. Pretty cool. Bunch of Hondas. I like that. Miata gang. Found some JDMs. Cool chaser. Shout out to this dude. Nice fitment, dark tints. Nice little pearl color. I like that. Mark II. R32. Carbon fiber hood. I like that a lot of these people park together. So right here is like the Q50, Q60 gang. This dude got cool headlights. This other dude has cool headlights. Got the mirrors. The other guy got a carbon fiber hood. We got two Mustangs right here. Someone revving, someone playing loud music. Who's over here revving? This guy? Yeah, it's this guy. Subaru. Oh, look, again, two Subarus next to each other. Jersey's pretty organized. This person needs his flowers. In a Kia Rio. Look at that plate. Look at that exhaust. In a Kia Rio. You gotta love it. This guy too. Stans boys. Not even Stans. What is this called? Camber boys? Alright. I guess I'm gonna head out of here. Let's get back in the Z. Alright, so I'm a couple blocks from my hotel right now, and if you guys remember when I started this video in New York, I was at a half tank and I'm now empty. I think that's one flaw about the Z. I'm not even sure if I mentioned this in this video, but this basically shares the same motor as the Beat and the Acti and the Street, but now pushing, I guess you could say, a bigger vehicle, definitely bigger wheels for sure, and it's full-time forward drive. So this thing has one con that I'm aware of right now, and it has to be the MPGs. What we're gonna do now though is fill her up. I always put 93, especially because this one is turbo. Wow, I guess I'm working with 8.5, maybe 9-gallon tank. And now I just need to remember these kilometers. I'm gonna write them down and let's see how long this lasts. So we made it 150 miles down. Z did it with no problem at all, as expected. Now let me just check in. Tomorrow we'll get back to it. And I can't wait to show you guys my funny surprise and the reason I drove all the way to Philadelphia. Good morning, ladies and gents. The more I look at the Honda Z, the more I fall in love with it. Today is now Saturday. We're now gonna head to the mysterious thing that I drove all the way to Philadelphia for. I cannot wait to show you guys. I can't wait to just see it myself. Where we last left off, I got a full tank of gas for $35, and I want to track my MPGs. I'm not the biggest like K car. Every K car gets 40 MPGs. To me, I drive these cars for fun. I don't really care what my MPGs are. But I feel like for this car being all-wheel drive and like I said, having the same exact motor as the Acti, the MPGs are pretty terrible. Right now, what I have to do is drive about 30 more minutes deeper into Philly, and then from there, we're going to go to Jersey. I'm going to go to another car meet over there, hang out with some of the homies, and then we're going to drive back to New York. So in my opinion, I see myself being around 3/4, which is pretty terrible for $35. Like, I will be shocked if I'm anywhere even near half, seeing how I had a half tank when I left New York and getting here, I basically ran out of gas. So let's see what happens. I'm going to continue my drive. I'm going to let the car warm up a little bit. And next stop, we're going to see one of the coolest things ever created. All right, so I'm currently in the parking lot. I see it, it's right in front of me. You can't miss it, honestly. I wonder if they're gonna have like merch or like t-shirts or like keychains or something. I hope I can buy something to kind of commemorate this trip and this adventure and this crazy thing that's in front of me right now. But let me park the Z. Let's get out. Let's see if there's a line. Is there like a line of people, or am I just the only crazy person that drove all the way from New York to... Yeah, I don't see a line or anything. Oh my God. I gotta show you guys, but I'm gonna wait till I park so we can get right next to it. But I gotta get a picture with the Z next to it too. So in front of me, we have one of the greatest things ever created by man, a true icon. I'm blessed to even share the roads with this thing. Some people want a Ferrari, some people want a Lamborghini, some people want a motorhome. But what I want is this. This is why I drove all the way from New York City to Philadelphia just to see our dog. I've got sent this thing a million times that this should be my job. You guys know I want to do a JDM like hot dog K truck or K car, something like that. And it's actually on the works, you could say that. But here it is. I'm going to do a 360. I'm definitely going to take a sticker. I'm going to take whatever they have over there. It doesn't look like I can go inside, unfortunately. I walked around already. It looks like it's taped off, but look at this thing, man. Just look at this. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I see it. There's a lot of people lined up.
No, we're not a food truck, just a truck that looks like food.
So here's some more info on the Wienermobile. It's got a V8. Pretty cool. Then on this side, here's what it looked like throughout the years. That one's pretty crazy. That's what I gotta do with a K car. Imagine I do that. That'd be crazy. But yeah, man, another 360. This thing is just so cool. I have no regrets. I'm happy I'm seeing it in person. It actually travels all around the US. I'll show you guys the website right now. They should really be paying me for this promo, but I'll show you guys the website right now. It's gonna be in Connecticut in March. I'll probably go visit that one as well. But yeah, no, this thing is sick. Let me grab some photos with it. Let me see if I grab a sticker. So they're actually letting me get a little sneak peek of the inside. That's the door. The seat's 6, which is pretty crazy. Look at that carpet, look at the floor. Wow. If this trip wasn't cool enough, I just got a weenie whistle. This is definitely staying in the plastic, and then I got this sticker because I saw it. Now let's head back towards New York. We got an hour and 59 minutes till we get to the next car meet. That one's in Jersey with the homies at Northeast Right Hand Drive. And let's pay attention to my MPGs. As of right now, I'm at full basically. I feel like by the time I drive these 2 hours, these 96 miles, I think I'm gonna be at half, which in my opinion isn't the greatest for a K car. Again, I don't really care about MPGs, but I know it's a big topic for a lot of other people. But let's put the camera down, get some cool B-roll footage, some time lapses, and next clip will be at the car meet.
To be exact, to really get my attention per se. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Breitbart News.
Another day, another car meet. Surprisingly, there's at least a half a dozen K cars here, so I definitely want to walk around all of those. First and foremost, let's look at this Daihatsu Move. This is one of the newer ones. I think it's maybe a 98, maybe 99. This guy's a 4-speed, has custom on the seats. I don't think they'll mind if I open it actually. She was just all in my car. But yeah, this is Dee Dee's sister's car. Dash cam is cool. Cup holders, speakers. Very high roof. Pretty cool. I like this. I could see myself getting one of these eventually. Then we got a Tesla Prado for sale. Let's do a full walk around if anybody's looking for one of these. Pretty clean, like the color. Ooh, this guy with the Jimny's always here. His thing is pretty sick. I think I sold my Jimny before I could ever see his, like before we could put them side by side, but I believe he has the Blitz kit as well. And he did like a full rear upholstery job, paint job. Look at the headlights, wheels. Like he went above and beyond in his Jimny. I gotta love to see it. Next, we got ourselves a blue Acti. Always fun seeing those in blue. Wow, look at this. Wow, cool vanity plate and all. Okay. Then we got an Evo. Oh, I've seen this guy before. He has that cool radiator hose. Big fan of this car. Stretch Ruckus is dope. Another 32. Another 32. Double beat action. I've always liked these NKs. It's my first time seeing them in person. And I like yellow beats. I feel like yellow beats are the best color. Shout out my beat. We could have had the whole rainbow. Green, red, and yellow.
That show up at car shows.
Next we got Carlos's Starlet. Shout out to Northeast Right Hand Drive. He's probably somewhere getting food or something. Pretty cool. Then we got the Century. I feel like I see this car somewhat often. Love the color, love the fitment. Gotta show this Straggler some love. Got the quick release on the dash. Paint job coming soon. Mismatched rims. And then over here, I wouldn't say this is the K corner, but there's a couple cool Ks. We got this red Supra. I'm a big fan of the wing. I feel like wings are always on the outs, like here mounted. But I like that this one's in the middle. Carbon fiber, I like that. Then we got this fire truck. This might be the most complete K fire truck I've ever seen. Has the helmet. I'm not sure if this is from Japan, but has a helmet, has that, has the axe, has the hoses. Clean interior, of course. Got the flags up there. I didn't even see the fish flags up there. Shout out this dude. Even got the book back there. I believe these guys are speaking Japanese. I'm like 90% sure. I wonder what they were saying. If anyone speaks Japanese, let me know. But yeah, look at this. This is not from Japan, but still, the fact that he has it back there is pretty sick. Got the axe. I want to get one of these. This is on my maybe 2025. I'm not really in a rush to get a fire truck per se, but I want to get one and put like rims on it, underglow, and kind of make it a little street / fire truck build. I don't know if I would keep all this stuff. I feel like in New York City someone's just gonna steal it, but maybe he just adds it on when he goes to car meets. And then we got an Alto, another car that for some crazy reason I don't own, or I've never owned. These 3 years I've been saying I want an Alto. I don't know how I haven't got one yet. I don't care if it's this body style, if it's a newer one. I'm kind of a bigger fan of this one just because the front end. And then this one has the windows that pop. I think that's pretty cool. But this is sick. Next we got this Hi-Ace. Cool Sylvia. Big boy Pajero. Oh, there's a couple of big boy Pajeros here. Another one here. Very clean Lexus. This is a Torino. I actually drove one of these before. It's basically like an Accord. I was a big fan of it when I drove it in Texas JDM. And then this is the Flying Pug that we've seen a couple times. I like this guy too. I remember I saw one in Virginia and I asked you guys in the comments to rate it, and a lot of people said this was the ugliest thing they ever seen. But I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I just feel like, you know, it's kind of one of those, it's ugly on purpose type of things. This Corolla's pretty cool. Gotta love these. And then we got this weird little Honda thing, Honda Zed I believe it's called. And then a case swap Civic that is actually supercharged at that. With an S2000Z, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here now. complete my 24-hour road trip. I'm gonna head back home, edit all these videos. Update on my MPGs. I've driven 200 kilometers, which is about 125 miles, and you can see I'm at half a tank. So if we just round everything up, because I'm definitely not going to be at an empty tank by the time I get home, we could do a full test when I go on a longer road trip. It would take about 400 kilometers or 250 miles for me to get to an empty tank. If you divide that by 9, that's about 28 miles per gallon, which I guess is not bad. I thought it was a lot worse, but I'm also driving on the highway nonstop. I think if I was doing some city driving, I'd be a lot better. But driving 60, 70 miles per hour for a long period of time is really going to kill the MPGs on any K car. But now, let me start her up. Let's do this last leg. We still got 50 minutes to go, and I'll update you guys once I get back home. All right, I just made it back to the crib. I think I'm a little too hard on the Honda Z. I'm at half a tank right now, and that basically means every 4 hours I need to get gas, which is pretty standard on a K car. That's how much kilometers I have now. I'm gonna put on the screen exactly how much that means in my MPGs. But successful road trip with the Z, first of many. Now let me eat this Mexican food I just bought. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Remember the name. This is way before the fame.